So the companions had continued their travel for the next few days before finally arriving at Throgrim's home of Dolithil Mine. They were greeted at the entrance to the mine by the guards, one of them Throgrim's old friend Dolan, and the new companions experienced Dwarven customs up close and personal for the first time. Giving his new friends a tour, Throgrim showed the rich mines that Dolithil provides the dwarves. Zephyr continued his quest of trying to figure out how to brew beer with stone. Making their way deeper into the mine, they came across Thror, Throgrim's father, who was excited to see his son successfully returned. He directed them to Haldir, who was the brother of the Dwarven king, who greeted the visitors warmly. After meeting Haldir, the companions visited the temple where Throgrim had a private meeting with the Dwarven priests, where they warned him of the need for secrecy and to keep the artifact safe, informing him of a secret mimic that they had planted to ensure nobody messed with the wagon load. His companions, while he was in there, speculated about what the artifact might be, and some of Rain's past slipped out with some help from Zephyr. Throgrim returned to the group supremely trusting and instantly told his new friends about the Dwarven priest's secret plan. Hopefully nothing bad happens from that. A final feast was thrown for adventurers before they continued on their journey towards Pride's Call. The orc, humans, and elf all enjoyed a wonderful showing of food and drink, as the Dwarven feasts are famous for. Throgrim had an intimate moment with an old flame as she warned him about some of the visions she had had after drinking from what she ended up calling the Chalice of Arathis. Jean and Rain shared a dance, and the group played some music, most of them doing rather well, while Zephyr really struggled to his frustration. After a quick conversation with his mentor in the morning, Throgrim joined up with the rest of the group as they attempted to make friends with their new mule, rather unsuccessfully. With the wizard armored up with his mage armor cast and our heroes kind of ready to hit the road, you guys headed out towards Pride's Call. Any questions or points of clarification for anybody from last week?
I did want to ask about, I noticed shackles on Rain's wrists and underneath her clothes, and she did not notice, correct? Just want to make sure I had that right in my notes.
I would say no. She was kind of caught up in the moment of the dance, and she had not really realized what you had seen in the moment, and you had not directly asked her about them yet either. You said that you were just kind of noting that and keeping that for later.
Gotcha. Okay. Cool.
Sarah, anything to add for Rain?
No, I think after the dance, she really enjoyed herself there, but kind of as they started traveling again, she became more reserved again, pulling her cloak around her, trying to hide her tattoos, and just sort of always looking behind her.
On that note, can I please get a perception check from you as you head out of the village and start hitting the road?
Yes, you may. It was almost a nat 20, and then it wasn't.
So unfortunately, you don't really see anything other than just the trail and the nature around you as you are starting off your day. Throgrim had been previously taking the lead, but since he's not really here today, is there anybody else who would like to kind of take the lead and kind of do those survival checks and perception checks for the person who's kind of heading the group?
I mean, I can do it.
Yeah, not my best skill.
I have a decent survival, but since I already said I'm looking behind and failed the perception, I think that's probably what she's distracted with.
Zephyr,
I think you usually... Oh, go ahead, Zephyr.
I was going to say, Zephyr will just notice he seems a little out of it, and he'll be like, yeah, I got front. Why don't you go in the middle and just kind of relax?
So Throgrim will head to the middle of the group. We've got Rain bringing up the rear and Zephyr in the front. Thegro, do you find yourself more towards the front or more towards the back, I guess, and Jean too? Where do you kind of see yourself?
I would probably stick with Thegro. I wanted to talk to Thegro after these checks got made.
Okay, I was going to stick a little more towards the front, just because that's kind of how I'm rolling right now.
Cool. So we'll have Throgrim, Rain bringing up the rear, Throgrim in front of her, Thegro and Jean kind of walking side by side. I would say the cart is probably going to be between Throgrim and Thegro and Jean. And then we'll have Zephyr in front of Thegro and Jean. Oh, did you guys name the mule yet? Or
Pass. No, I'm kidding.
Yeah, I don't know.
That would be more of a Kaya name for it. Is there a mule in some story that's like, from a hero's tale sort of vibe that we could take? I could make it up. I'm just asking, could there be one?
You can name him El Quixote.
oh crap! Yeah, no really famous mules at this point in history.
Okay. This would be so mean, but if anybody ever watched this, name it Xander.
Oh god, he'd love that.
I approve. I like that. Anyone else notice this donkey stinks? No, I'm kidding.
You'll never escape it.
Sorry, my headphones kind of started acting up there. What was the outcome of the survival check?
We haven't gotten there yet. We're discussing the name for a mule.
Oh, okay. Sorry, you all sound like robots right now.
Do I sound like that to anybody else, or is it just for Will?
No,
You're fine for me.
Everybody else sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
No, it's just because the inner components of one of my headphones is just like hanging around in there. So, and I have to wait until my AirPods charge to get something else. So,
How about Hermes
Cool.
for the mule?
Any opposed? Hermes it is.
He is the bird of Hermes. He eats his wings.
So, let's see here.
what's about Sisyphus? Always pushing something.
I like that one too.
Yeah, that's a good one.
That's maybe kind of sad for a donkey, because it means his purpose is never fulfilled, which is kind of sad.
Well, when you put it that way, it does sound rather sad.
You all know the story of Sisyphus, right?
I do. Well, I guess
character
Sarah
Yes.
does. Does Rain know is the other question, I suppose.
Zephyr, no.
Let's go ahead and roll a group history check.
For Sisyphus. Or would that be religion? To argue.
It's philosophy, history, philosophy.
I'd say, especially in like this sort of world, this would probably be more history.
Okay, fair enough.
Thegro, you have never heard of this fucking guy.
Nope.
Zephyr and Rain, you guys have heard. This was a story that you probably learned early on in the temple, just as a perseverance kind of a lesson.
They say the god Arathis cursed a mortal king who endeavored too far above his mortal station, sort of in a prescience of the calamity, to forever push a boulder up a hill in the afterlife.
Yeah, see, this is why I kind of don't really dig the gods. they're all kind of assholes from the way it sounds.
Throgrim
all
will
are.
speak up and say, well, not Paylor. Paylor's pretty good.
Some actually attempted to help people. I think Sisyphus would be rather... The end
Till
of
you
the story
say it.
is rather cruel, but it does help make sense that he's constantly taking our goods.
Well, and I guess it does prove that this could be nothing more than a fool's errand for us. So, I mean, sure, it makes sense for a name.
We could also just say that it gives Sisyphus an opportunity to succeed when we finally deliver.
And perhaps it gives us a chance to, as they say, or as some amongst my people scholars say, imagine Sisyphus happy.
He nods. I like the name.
I'll smile at Rain, and yeah. Who's making this survival check?
It's going to be Zephyr who's up in the lead, and it'll be a survival and then a perception from him as well.
Can I assist him and give him the help action?
I would say, are you doing that, or are you having a quick conversation with Thegro?
Fair enough. Sorry, Zephyr.
No, you're fine. I'm finally in class where I have wisdom as a stat, so like I'm more than happy to try to make a survival and a nature and all that.
Are we deciding on Hermes then for the name, or is it Sisyphus?
Sisyphus.
Sisyphus?
I like Sisyphus.
Yeah, give Sisyphus a happy ending.
All right.
Good luck spelling that. Because I don't know how.
Yeah.
Sisyphus.
Oh, well, fine, Mr. Smarty Pants.
All right. So on this is kind of like the first day of your guys' journey again, as you guys are setting forth. You're leaving from Dolithal Mine, and the path that you guys are following kind of follows a bit of a stream here as you guys are walking down. It's bolstered by the spring snow melt. The water is running high. There's a narrow dirt path kind of marked out by stacked stones that's still pretty easy to identify. The sun is high and the sky is very clear. The light breeze brings the scent of earth, pine, grass, and new growth on the fresh air. The trees without needles are beginning to bud, green colors starting to show, splashes of color bloom as wildflowers grow against the green backdrop. And I will take that survival and perception from you just real quick. All right.
Not bad. Not terrible.
Not bad. So as you guys are kind of moving over the rocks and through the brush, kind of helping the mule with the cart quite a bit along the way, as this is not a carved footpath here. You'll kind of notice quite a bit of ways out into the distance. I'd say about 50 or so feet ahead of you that there is a rather large animal kind of blocking the road as it feasts on green vegetation around.
Zephyr's gonna hold up his hand and make the motion of quiet. He's just gonna point at it.
Can I quietly move up and try to see if I can recognize this animal?
Go ahead and roll me a nature check.
Can I try to help?
Yeah,
Awesome.
go ahead and do that with advantage.
14.
So I would say you don't know directly what this creature is, as you've probably never seen one before. But you do kind of notice like these. It looks more like a reptile. Like it's got these scales kind of on its side, but it's eating trees and other like green like leafy plants. It's got these kind of triangular shapes along its back. You would probably recognize this as a dinosaur, probably not which one, but you would also recognize that this is not an aggressive one. It's a little bit more of a plant eater, so if you leave it alone, it'll probably leave you alone for the most part.
I will pass that
should
along.
Take a wide berth.
Agreed.
What in the nine hells is that?
Something I don't really want to fight.
Some
Not
sort
really
of
doing anything bad.
dinosaur.
Dino what?
She gestures at it.
DM, do I know of any such creature?
You probably wouldn't have encountered them in the Feywild, but since you've been back here and traveling around, you might not have seen one, but people would have like warned you about what to keep an eye out for, especially with like the dangerous ones.
Speaking of, Zephyr's gonna look back and go, well, if this thing's here, things that eat those things could also be by. You get an idea of the predator based on the prey of the area.
I was going to ask, since I've been traveled a little bit with things, could I also see if maybe I can see what it is?
Yeah, go ahead and roll a nature check.
Yeah, it's not much better. But
Yeah, you'd recognize this as a Stegosaurus.
okay. I'm going to say we should be okay to not have to fight that, but there are other things that will probably try to eat that if we stick around too long. Except in, a little more orcish.
And I don't want to be here for things that fight and eat those. Let's go quickly but carefully.
Agreed.
Yeah, that's very wise, Thegro. Let's keep moving.
Is there a way to get through around the trees, or do we have to kind of go down and like around over here through the water?
You'd probably have to kind of go down and around through the water, or you could just kind of wait it out. It's up to you guys, but he's currently blocking like the path directly ahead. You could also potentially try and talk to it and move it out of the way, but all up to you guys.
Yeah.
Does anyone possess
I'm
the
just kind
ability
of doing elementalism. I'm just kind of having wind kind of moving from different directions towards me, and I'm smelling. I don't smell anything brutal or anything from any direction.
I mean, you probably smell some not elephant dung, but Stegosaurus dung, which probably smells similar to elephant dung, I would assume. Again, you smell kind of like those other nice, like nature-y spring smells, but other than that, not much.
Okay, I'm not getting like decay or anything anywhere.
No, other than like natural decay, like fungus and like natural stuff.
Yeah,
it's not. Yeah.
Well, I'll try to. We can try to pass it. Might be the fastest route. And carrying a
What do you think hunts this sort of thing?
bigger things. He just shrugs with an uneasy smirk.
I don't want to think about that until we have to.
I can.
Rain, In character, how wise are you? Out of character, what's your wisdom?
Who?
Out of character, my wisdom is a +3. But in character, she's like, I actually enjoyed our teachings, so probably wiser than you.
Well, I know you're a little wiser than me. If you want to try to approach it, I can try to help.
I was thinking of scaring it off.
Hey, sure.
Mhm.
Yeah, we can do that method too.
I doubt we're going to be able to scare it. We're not very big.
So
Speak.
I'm gonna spend a key point to cast Minor Illusion, which I can use to make a sound. And I'd like to make a sound like from over in this direction that sounds like something bigger is like snarling and heading over. To see if it'll scare it off.
So I would say that with your minor illusion, you're probably allowed to make one or the other sound. Do you want it to sound like giant footsteps coming through the brush, or did you want to have like the sound of a like snarl or a roar?
Something like a snarl or a roar. Like a loud snarl, like some big monster's like hunting, kind of, and smells its prey. Which Zephyr would see as she sort of holds her hand out. Those black tattoos kind of leak out some shadow and head off in that direction to make the noise.
Yeah, so I would say with your snarl, you do get a bit of movement from the Stegosaurus as it kind of like moves up and away and kind of looks behind it. Doesn't hear any footsteps or anything chasing it and goes back to eating its greenery.
And that should be enough, I think.
We talk later.
She doesn't say anything, just eyes him and heads to the back again.
Just nod and start slowly creeping forward. More on high alert now.
I whisper to Rain, "Well done." And I give like a little thumbs up.
She just gives a light little nod.
Totally apologize, guys. I want to back things up just a little bit before we encountered the Stegosaurus and go to that conversation between Jean and Thegro.
Oh yeah.
Oh, my apology.
I appreciate that, DM. We can do it now as we're kind of moving through this first encounter.
Cool, yeah.
That's
so say
fine.
that you were like maybe dropping back to talk, and then Zephyr like held up his hand and it's like, oh shit, I see something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so as you guys begin to move away, yeah, you guys separate a little bit, so you've got enough room between you that you can have this conversation without being overheard.
Thegro, do you know a lot about how human beings show affection for one another?
No.
Thegro, roll me an insight check.
He's just looking over at us.
Hell no.
Woo! Definitely not. Damn.
What was that wedding that we were at? DM, that the wedding where Thegro and I met.
One of them would have been the Drew family. I can't remember the other name off the top of my head. Give me just a minute to
I'll
find that for you.
I thought I put it in my notes.
They would have been humans.
Yeah, when you put it in our conversation. Wedding. Oh, cool. There it is. The that thing with that maiden at the Truscan wedding, that was I didn't really know what I was doing. I think a lot of human women seem to think that elves are sort of an aphrodisiac, so I don't really know what I'm doing. Just I noticed that rain really seems to open up around me, and now when we've left. Now that we've left the mines, now she's all closed off, and have you noticed anything weird about her?
I would say,
No.
Thurgro, with your insight, definitely not.
If orc, she punch you. Otherwise, I don't know.
So with dwarves and orcs, it's like punching and headbutting, but nothing on humans.
No human. Don't know.
Okay. Oh well, it was worth trying.
Good luck.
Well, not really sure there's any luck to be had. She just seems like I noticed something weird. She has shackles around her wrists. I noticed it last night. Not really sure what that's about.
Could be a tough subject for her.
Well, yeah, obviously that goes without saying. I shrug my shoulders and I say, forget I mentioned anything. Let's just keep walking.
Try and make her laugh. Maybe help. I don't.
Did you just devolve into caveman?
Oh, he has it.
Really happened.
He
I'm
has
trying to figure something out for a voice, and it just ain't working.
Thurgro heart
Cry,
sad.
make
Thurgro
laugh.
heart cry.
Try to make laugh.
I love the caveman, by the way. Just throw that out there.
Maybe I'll run with it. I don't know.
Run with it. I like it. It's fun.
Any other conversation that you guys would be having at the moment, or are you kind of falling back into line?
That's all I had to say.
All I know is I'm going to scar trees. Is elementalism? Like drag fire across. Not enough to spark it, but like to scar it.
Is this dinosaur still on the path?
In the same circle.
Just leaving a nice clear path for whoever's following you to follow. I love it.
I would probably argue against that as I notice. Go up to him and be like, Zephyr, what the fuck are you doing?
I don't want to be lost and circling and going crazy like we did that one time.
Yeah, but what if people are following us and now you're leading a nice trail to us?
Why
Are you
would
having
they-
this conversation in front of everybody?
Probably.
Yeah.
Why would anyone be following us?
Yeah, see, I agree with him.
She hesitates and then she's like, well, we're clearly carrying something very valuable. So much so they put a mimic on the wagon.
Throgrim will kind of side with this and just be like, yeah, we're carrying a shitload value of like gold and adamantium and all that stuff. Like this is pretty valuable stuff. And there's also the artifact.
Well,
Fine,
I mean,
fine.
no one other than the priests know that, right?
Nobody knows about the artifact, but I mean, this is clearly like we do these shipments not frequently, but every now and then we'll send our goods to our center of Pride's Call. Yeah, it happens often.
It just goes back to having the wind kind of pulling in smells from different sides of the area.
DM, do I believe Rain when she kind of pivots to putting this on Throgrim?
Let me just start
if
rolling this right now.
Yeah, I would say deception and insight there.
Okay. I don't know what you got on deception, so we'll see.
Oh fuck, yeah, you got me.
Let's go!
You're suspicious for sure.
Oh, I nat 20'd. Let's go.
Yeah, if you got that nat 20 on there too, I would say you even more so like probably are starting to put things together, like the conversation that you had with Zephyr the previous day, Rain's chains, and then like her pivot in this conversation. She's got something behind her and something that she hasn't told everybody, and maybe even her brother, like from the sense that you get.
It is definitely a shadow of fear too, that about being hunted as well, you would get.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to continue to keep that to myself.
All right. I'm going back to the point, and I am on high alert.
I go back to the back.
Well, as the day continues on and wraps up, you guys do see a pretty magnificent sunset. Pink, orange, blue, and purple hues kind of swirl through the clouds, and as the sun sets, the two moons rise, both in the sky. The large white moon and the smaller red one showing half of their faces as the night sky lights up with stars, and you all fall asleep and rest somewhat easy, I guess. Maybe not so much for Rain, but everybody else is feeling all right.
As per usual, she always just tries to meditate before bed to keep her nerves calm and everything peaceful.
Yeah, is there any sort of conversation that you guys would have as you guys are wrapping up for the evening and setting up camp?
No, not unless anyone has anything to say to me. I'm just gonna, I might offer to play dice with someone, or,
I'll throw dice.
Yeah.
Let's roll some bones.
Is it dice that I have, or a dragon chest set? Maybe it's neither one. Oh, I don't have a dragon chest set, but I am proficient with one. Brick.
Let me see what tools I got on me.
Heck, I'd throw dice. I've got a dice set. Anybody wants?
I'm down.
All right, so we're using KCD rules. So
Let's
everybody
go.
get, what is it, 6 dice, 7 dice?
6 dice. If you can't make any, does everyone here know how to play Farkle?
No, I'm totally kidding. We don't have to get into that right now. But I would love to play that at some point in the future. Maybe me and you could hop offline and just roll dice together.
Oh yeah, I wish KCD was multiplayer. That would be so much fun.
Oh yeah, we'll just have to find a tavern to meet somewhere. We'll bring our own cups and our own dice, and we'll just have a grand time.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
You guys talking liar dice? I love that shit.
Not quite liar's dice. What's it called in the game? I'm drawing a blank off the top of my head right now.
The real name for the game is Farkle. Is called Farkle.
Yeah, Jay, you should check it out. I think you'd enjoy.
I love gambling games. Those are fun.
So just for the entire evening, just to kind of keep things flowing for the three, or I guess Rain, if you join in the four of you, roll me a d20, and whoever rolls the highest is going to win the pot for the evening.
Nah,
And the
she'd
pot
be
is what?
off and around.
5 gold?
Yeah, how much is everybody throwing in? That's up to you guys.
Yeah, 5 gold.
I'll throw in 5 gold.
Yeah. But I did not apparently win after that.
Oh, Zephyr freaking won. I think.
Yeah, that nat 20 right there is going to go a long way.
That'll do it. That will do it.
So Zephyr, you can go ahead and add 10 gold, and then you other guys can subtract 5 from your inventory, and yeah, you guys just kind of have a pretty pleasant evening for the most part.
Also, I'm going to, while we're playing, just be brewing some regular brews, some ale.
Okay. As one of your downtime activities?
Yeah.
Awesome. Any other downtime activities that anybody would like to mark off?
Nothing specific. I do have calligraphy tools and supplies and apparently proficiency, so she probably went on her own to write some poetry out. And then probably get some training.
Jin Sakai over the waterfall.
Yeah. Do some training on her own, Tai Chi stuff. And then meditated and then slept.
Segro or Jean, any downtime activities for either of you?
No. I'm just gonna leave everyone be after dice, kind of think about what I saw today. Advice,
just curious.
The sagely advice that Gro gave me on human women.
Just curious. Do you have proficiency in calligraphy tools?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't believe so. Let me look. I don't think I have proficiency in calligraphy tools.
Because if you did, you would be able to start transcribing spell scrolls from your spell book. If you did want to use a scroll instead of using a spell slot, that is an option for you, is transcribing spell.
Interesting. Plus, I didn't know I could do that. That's good to know. But I think I'm good. I think I'm good for now. Plus, I don't think I have the components for that anyway. I'd need magical paper and ink.
On that note, we also have herbalism kits will be good for crafting potions. Alchemy kits can also craft stuff like that. So if you have proficiency in either of those, you can use those during your downtime. And then you can also train on different abilities too, or different skills, I would say. So Rain mentioned that she had, proficiency in calligraphy. If you notice her going off and writing on a scroll, you might go over to her and just be like, hey, would you mind training me in that? She can train you up on that. You can also learn different languages if other people in the group know the language. Things along that line is also things that you can do with your downtime activity.
Cool.
I imagine you have to know the spell in order to do that, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, I mean, this might be a I scratch your back, you scratch my back kind of a thing with you and John.
But I wouldn't know he's interested anyway if he asked, so she would just be on her own at the moment. But
yeah, you gotta ask me. Maybe you should ask me.
Well, I don't think she would know. Is the problem to ask?
Yeah,
I warned her to do it.
Yeah.
At powers yet, actually. Because you haven't really seen me do anything. Which is okay.
Yeah, you just heard him whistle and then stab something.
Yeah.
Miss. And importantly, miss. And
Great first
fucking-
impressions, right?
Yeah, whiff, yeah. Okay. But yeah, no, I don't really do anything else.
Poetry it is.
Cool. And then Tegro, just checking back in with you. Nothing?
I'm just gonna like inspect my weapons, make sure everything's good, kind of just hang out, do orcish warrior stuff.
Cool. I dig it. All right.
And when I train,
So you
we
guys
could
do
probably
have a-
spar together. Sorry, when I train, we could probably spar together.
That'd be fair. I'd be down to try that.
Kind of
So-
fun.
Yeah, maybe like when I go do it, I go see you doing it, and then kind of gesture is like, "Do you want to spar?" And
Yeah, I like it. Let's do it.
Have a nice little fist fight.
yeah,
Yeah, I'll train with you.
Now, Thegro, can I get a Constitution saving throw just real quick?
You put down your rock and I put down my sword and we kill each other like civilized people.
Okay, I'm gonna ask a stupid question here. For saving throws, is that in a different section than just the skill section, or should I just use that one?
Yeah, so you should see two. The one on the left side is just for like the check, and then on the one on the right side, kind of highlighted with that red outline, that should be the one for your save.
Oh, there. That's not it. Efficiencies. Oh.
Should be towards like the middle of the top of your sheet.
There we go. There we go. I got it.
So rain pops you pretty good once, and you feel your rage building up inside you, but you're able to keep your composure and keep yourself from kind of like hulking out for the moment, at least.
All right. I guess I'll take a swing back at her.
Yeah, you guys have a pretty good time sparring. You guys have a nice time. I'd say nobody wins overall because you guys aren't really trying to hurt each other. That rage was just something that built up when she kind of hit you with like a pretty good shot, but you were able to, as I said, keep that under control. And after, a nice sparring session, a good night of throwing dice with each other, you guys are all able to sleep rather fitfully. And the sun rises the following morning, and to the east you can see this orange light kind of reflecting in the distance. And you also see in this valley kind of before you, there's two rivers kind of converging with each other. Beautiful high mountain river valley lays before you, and on the far side of the valley another higher mountain range kind of rises out in the distance.
I'm gonna in the morning. I'm gonna try to. Can I try to like get up a tree like up high?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and give me your perception check at advantage, and then can I get perception checks from everybody else as well?
For Clipchamp,
Father.
So Thegro, you aren't seeing this so much out in the distance, but for Jean, Zephyr, and for Rain, you do see out in the very far distance to the south a lake, a pretty large lake that's kind of nestled into a deep forest at like the between like the two mountain ranges in this very large valley here. But after you guys kind of pack up your camp and get the mule loaded back up, you descend further down into the mountain valley, following the stream until it meets the Teoden River, and you walk into the valley towards the confluence of the Pride River. The grass is pretty long here, and you are also kind of walking through kind of like a little bit of a marshy area as well, with kind of the mud and all of the moisture from the spring snowmelt. You also see an abundance of wildlife throughout this area. There's aurochs and deer and moose. There's small rodents that kind of run and hide in the long grass from birds of prey that circle in the sky above. You keep your distance from the rather large grizzly bear that you see over on the other side of the river, and you notice that while the water is pretty high here, you really can't go around it. You do have to kind of go over it, and you kind of go for several miles in either direction, kind of seeing if there are good crossing conditions. But if I could get a survival check from you guys as a group, and we'll see if you guys are able to find a good place to cross the river.
Son of a... Roll 20 doesn't like me today.
Oh, thank God. All survival check for all of us, or just one of us?
I would say as a group, and we'll kind of
Okay.
take an average.
Group survival. Hey, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so overall, you guys are able to find a pretty good river crossing. You go out towards the middle, and you notice that the water is probably about belly high or so, and that there's a medium current. Like, it's not running as fast as you've seen it run, but it's also not running as slow as you've seen it run either here. So this is about as good a spot as you're going to get. Now, how do you guys plan on crossing the river, and how do you plan on getting the mule and the cart across?
Oh, shit.
I could at least help.
Try to
Art.
talk to the Sisyphus again.
I mean, I don't know what you think about elves, but I can't talk to animals.
Talking to Rain. He just
Oh.
smirks.
Oh.
I can try, but I don't think this donkey likes me very much.
Doesn't like me.
But it was about chest deep, right?
It's about belly high.
Belly high.
Yeah, so Throgrim, it probably goes up to about his shoulders, but everybody else, it's like right at their belly or their waist almost.
Might
Throgrim could ride in the links, the hook. You know how they usually have the wood bracket that leads from the donkey to the cart? Keep them above water a little easier.
Yeah, and then he can help to keep all the chests or all the supplies in the
We can also walk
inside
next
of the
to
cart.
it.
That's true.
I can try to use elementalism to keep trying to slow the water as much as I can, even though it won't do anything, I bet.
One of us could cross with a rope as well and tie it as a guide.
I think that's a great idea. I can hold the rope. Rain, do you want to cross, or I can cross and then you can hold the rope on the other side?
I don't mind crossing.
Or like, I'm just gonna throw it out here, guys. He's gonna look at the giant orc. Pretty sure he could stabilize it. If
I mean,
things get hairy.
I can hold and take it.
I think he should go with the cart for sure, and the donkey to help push against help resist against the flow of the river.
Okay,
Yeah.
So he's gonna help push the cart. That makes sense.
Or we could take
Alright.
our time cutting down trees and build a bridge. She kind of smirks at that, like, obviously joking.
Yeah, no need to build a bridge. Let's just use the rope.
So I pull out a rope. I have one, apparently. And I will hand one end to Jean and start making my way across the river.
All right. So you are going to be crossing the river. I'm going to need an athletics check from you. Your
1 second.
DC is going to be 13.
For each of us, or
Can it be acrobatics?
This is for rain. Not for this, unfortunately.
Damn.
If it was a lower river and you can kind of hop from rock to rock, you could do it acrobatically, but unfortunately, this is you muscling your way through a current.
Be prepared to catch me, Jean.
okay.
Oh, that's not so bad.
All right, by 1, you are able to muscle your way through and across the river, and you are able to secure your rope on one side of the river.
I will call across that, be careful, it pushes very hard. And then she prays her brother doesn't make some stupid joke out of the way she worded that, and just make sure the rope's secure.
Nah, matter of fact, Zephyr more or less is just scanning the area around us while everybody's doing this. He's like, dude, we are perfect prey right now.
All right, perception check, please, Zephyr. The moment you don't see anything, like that grizzly bear that you saw earlier is pretty far out in the distance. You do see like some birds of prey up in the air, but they're not going to come down and fuck with you guys. At this moment, you guys are okay.
I do suggest we hurry.
Who's next? The cart or idiot individuals?
Maybe the cart should go next, just in case, and then that leaves other people.
Sorry, we didn't hear that very well. You're kind of cutting in and out there, Tegro.
Can you hear me? I was gonna say maybe the cart should go next, just so that there's extra hands, just in case I need them.
Cool. So I would say the cart, I would say Throgrim will probably go with you, and then Thegro. I would say that since you guys are helping at each other, there's not going to be a disadvantage here, but go ahead and roll me an athletics check to get you and the cart safely across. I'll run for Throgrim here. So as you guys are crossing, let's say you're on the upstream side of things and Throgrim is on the downstream side of things, and he slips under the current and he is washed away downstream. What do you do?
How fast is he moving? Well, I can't really grab him because I'm on the other side.
You've got like a split second to do something right here. He's moving pretty quick, but you've got a second to act.
Am I close enough to reach him? Like, can I grab him? Or
Yeah, go ahead and give me a shot. I'm going to make this a sleight of hand check to reach out and see if you can catch his hand.
oh,
It's not bad.
Yeah, you're able to just grasp his fingertips, and he holds on tightly to you as you pull him up above the water. As this is ongoing, though, you do notice that the mule is starting to shift a little bit downstream as the current has caught the cart, and now the current is drifting the cart down the stream.
I get us at Rain.
You broke up there.
Sorry, we can't. Yeah, you broke up a little bit.
Can I grab my rope and huck it across at Rain and then tell her grip on, and then we'll just create like a lariat across the water?
That's a good idea.
You can certainly try.
Okay.
Probably athletics for this one too, for throwing something.
Obviously, I'm holding the other end of it.
Oh, yeah. So that's acrobatics.
Well, what did
What's
you-
your bonus?
He still rolled a nat
Or
20.
actually, yeah, that's a nat 20 either way. So yeah, this makes it cross the river. You angle it just right, so you're able to position it just downstream of the cart and the mule, and you're able to secure it on your side just easily enough. So it's not going to go further downstream, but you might maybe a slight concern about the mule drowning unless he gets out of there pretty quick.
My goal was to where Program could let go, grab the rope, and then we can worry about that while Thegro handles the mule.
So you wanted to throw to Rain, or you wanted to throw the rope to Thegro? Or sorry,
to
to
Rain.
Thegro.
Trying to create like a lariat where then Thegro could like just move Program over onto that rope and then worry more about, the mule.
So that's
Because I'm pretty sure me and Rain can hold up a Throgram.
I think your larger concern is probably the cart and the mule. Because Throgram is already secured.
Oh, okay. I didn't know if he was secure or not. Okay. Yeah, in that case, then I'm doing that for stability, and then Thegro can try to pull the mule up.
And if I can try to maybe, if the rope kind of caught the cart and the mule a bit, I'll try to brace and pull it towards the side to kind of help guide it back into a place it can stand.
Yeah, you're able to tie it pretty well on your side, and you can even probably go out a little ways into the water and start like bringing the mule in and helping the two of them.
Then I'll do that.
All right. Just two left to cross now.
Alright, who's next? I'm holding down the fort with... I think Zephyr's next.
I would prefer if you cross, but I'll go if you wish.
I can take care of myself with the... I should probably go next. I hand him my rope. I hand Zephyr my rope. And putting both of my hands on both of the ropes to kind of maybe give myself a little bit, maybe a lower DC or maybe advantage on the athletics check as I cross the river. I am going to try and cross the river.
You can use the rope guide now that basically me and Rain have. We should have done this before.
Yeah, you've got a rope on either side, but the ropes are probably like, I don't know, if you were catching the cart, I would say it's probably like 10 feet apart, maybe further. So it's not like something that you could like walk one on top of the other unless they move them a little bit upstream, but you guys have time enough to do that.
I was thinking of having one of my hands gripping one rope and the other hand gripping the other.
Yeah, if the cart's safely across, we can reevaluate their range together and get them together, so he could be in between the ropes and make his way across. If that makes sense.
All right, now are you laying flat or climbing vertically?
Huh? I thought I was just walking across the river with my hands on the ropes like railings.
So vertically then.
What? How would I do that lying flat?
I don't know. I was thinking that would be a lot harder.
Yeah.
He wants you
Either
to drown.
Either way, I have a -1 to strength. So,
So do I, buddy. You can do this.
all right, here we go.
I would say you have the choice of either acrobatics or athletics with this one. Now that you've got like the ropes secured, you're not fighting against the current. This is your kind of choice on this one here.
I will take out acrobatics. Did not help. Did not help me.
So unfortunately, you also slip and fall into the river here.
Do you have blink?
No, I do not have blink.
Are swept downstream.
Help!
Oh, Rain! You see Zephyr start going downstream.
Wait, Zephyr, did you go
and then-
too?
So I got an idea. It's crazy, but it may work.
Take the rope. Jump in.
I'm holding the rope. He's holding onto the rope still, but he's just basically going to dive in and try to cut him off.
Yeah.
All right, roll me an athletics.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
All right. You
That was a
are able,
-1, baby.
You are able to get close to him and grab a hold and kind of right him up in the current there, and you guys are able to kind of working together muscle your way back across the current.
I'll also
But
try to
before
help
we get
pulling
to that-
the rope to help them get across as well. Very
Yeah,
poorly.
before we get to that, can I please get either a strength save or a dexterity save from Jean, please?
Oh God. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Nat 20.
Nice.
Wow, that could have
So-
been bad.
You are able to keep hold of your rapier at your belt as the current tries to rip it away and sweep it downstream, but
What?
you're able to hold on.
What the hell, DM? You're gonna take my sword away from me?
Depending on how
Do me a
bad you
favor.
potentially.
Do me a favor. We need to get across. He's just like Zephyr's like fighting water, trying to shove him over.
Thank you.
I'm gonna use elementalism to try to lessen the beat of that river on us.
Like I said, you guys are able to make your way across working together and with Rain's help.
And I help pull them both.
So
like
you are
grab
already
them
on the
both
other
and
bank.
pull them up when I can. And well, if
Yeah,
you both
you
wanted
also...
sorry, if you both wanted a
go
bath
ahead.
so bad, there's much easier ways.
Not
Jeez.
your mouth.
Yeah, looking back at the group, you notice that both Throgrim and Jean look rather
I'm-
exhausted.
I am sopping wet, cold, and like embarrassed.
And with
It's
one
okay,
level of the
Jean.
exhaustion condition.
Wait, what the hell? Why do I have exhaustion? I just fell
mean,
in
it
a
is a
river.
I mean, it is a river.
What the helly? Where is exhaustion? Where is exhaustion?
It's under conditions. You gotta hit the little settings button, and then it's all the way at the bottom. It'll be like a 1, 2, 3, 4 up to like dead.
Oh.
Actually, in 2024, exhaustion isn't that bad. It's only a -1 penalty to everything, but it's no longer like disadvantage on everything.
Oh, well that's splendid.
Yeah, that's now at level 2. Level 2 is now the bad one. You don't want that.
Okay. Oh, there it is. There's conditions. Exhaustion level 1. Save. Cool. Okay. Wieners.
All right. Well, now you have safely crossed the river to the other side. A few of you guys feeling a little bit more beat up than the others. And after spending the first day walking downhill, you are now beginning your ascent into the Sirios Mountains, and your chest does begin to feel a little bit tighter as the windy path climbs up the steep mountainside. Each step upward strains the muscles in your legs, and blisters are beginning to form on your feet. You also begin to notice that your water consumption has increased as well. Can I please get con saves from everybody?
Wait, is it getting hotter or what?
Yeah, it's just a bitch of a day. Like, it's not
Wait,
only hot out, but you're also climbing up a pretty steep hill and like helping a
Wait.
mule carry the cart up the hill. So yeah, it's kind of a
Wait.
bitch.
Why is my con at -1? I have a +1 to con. Shouldn't it be at 0?
It's
Yeah,
already
minus one because of exhaustion.
Yeah, it's taking into effect your exhaustion level on there.
Right, but
To
wouldn't it be just 0 rather than -1?
to help Zephyr and Jean avoid that, could we have them ride on the edges of the cart, like away from the possible mimic chest, but just like on the front, maybe?
I would say not at this point in time.
Okay.
And as we kind of discussed last time, there's not really a good riding spot anywhere
Okay.
on this cart.
My bad.
No, you're good. Yeah. You guys did okay. You guys are at least grateful for the shade that the trees are providing as you kind of move in away from the sun and the forest begins to become a little bit more thick, encroaching the path. It gets dark a little bit more quickly here, and the spring growth hasn't really seemed to start as much here as the branches of the trees kind of rattle a bit in the breeze. The air feels a little colder here, and as the sun sets, you feel the chill of the spring air. Especially with like that sweat on your bodies, it definitely feels cold as the day winds down. The day ends with the five of you really feeling the strain of the day, but maybe even just a little bit of sense of pride in what you've accomplished so far in your journey. You've traveled quite a bit, and you faced some tough challenges with that.
I don't feel very proud, probably. I feel very embarrassed, and yeah.
See, he's kind of like down
Yeah. Oh, totally.
at camp.
Are we camping? Have we made it to
Yeah,
camp?
you guys are wrapped up for the day, and we'll move you over to your campground just real quick.
Oh, thank Coralon.
Well, all in all, I'd say we did all right today. No one's dead. That's a plus.
You both look exhausted.
Diving into a river wasn't my first idea, but
Thank you for
we
saving.
managed. Huh?
Oh, go ahead.
No worries, man. I mean, that's what we're all here for. I know you would have done the same if I went in.
Well, I would have tried. I probably would have gotten swept away too.
Don't worry,
Well-
because it almost happened to me as well, my friend. He just laughs.
She is a little more caregiving to the both of them, making sure they both get their full plates of food and their, some water and things like that. And she's just, do not worry, Jean. I'm sure there's going to be a time where you save all of us instead. There's no competition in it.
A lot of road ahead.
And I certainly intend to. I have not acquitted myself well in the throes of battle quite yet, and I intend to change that very soon. There just needs to be a challenge before us that I can rise to.
Oh, I'm sure we'll get it.
And I look forward to seeing what you can do.
Did I finish my brew that I was working on? long does it take to brew?
5 days. So you are 1 of 5 or 2 of 5 if you continue working on it tonight.
Yeah, I'll continue working on it.
Cool. Any other downtime for anybody tonight?
I will probably go as privately as I can. Go off and do some training myself. That conversation with Rain, and my failures today, probably made me a little kind of self-conscious, and I try and go train for a little bit to regain some confidence in my abilities and my own strength.
Yeah, do you like try to stealth out of camp, or are you just trying to like discreetly go about like when somebody's distracted?
I think, let's see, I think I might have a stealth proficiency. Let's see, do I have a stealth proficiency? No, I don't. And I especially don't when I have I think it's a -2. I think the penalty is actually -2. I just noticed that. It's a fucking -2. Exhaustion sucks.
You think you're hidden?
Yeah.
You think you're a damn ninja?
Yeah, no, I will I'll just try at a convenient moment to kind of just step away.
Cool.
And yeah, I will swing my sword, my diamond sword, that my friends cannot afford, my diamond sword.
Love it.
Haha.
Even though he's kind of a bad guy. Tobuscus, I think he's like a bad guy, so maybe I don't do that. Anyway, yeah, I angstily swing my sword and practice my stances, maybe a little whistling, and I hope no one encounters me.
If I can hear him whistling, I'll sit there and try to, in the downtime of mixing stuff, pull out my Sammy Shen and play some for him too. Try to play on beat with him.
Just out in the distance, you're just playing along.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Go ahead and roll me another performance check. Your dreaded foe.
If the performance check is really good, then I probably won't notice. If it's really bad, then I might notice, and then we'll see what happens there.
Oh, it'll be really. I made this whole gimmick just for this, and I haven't hit a good over 10 yet. The fuck? Where's my performance?
Okay. All right.
Yeah, and what's really funny too, by the way, is like I have a +3 in that, and I've not hit over 10. I'm gonna sub a level of Bard.
Yeah. You like play like a really like a bunch of like does anyone here play guitar?
Yeah.
No, I did play piano back in the day.
But when you're playing guitar, when you're fretting and one of your fingers catches a note you're not intending to play, or doesn't make like full contact, it kind of that's kind of what I imagine happening, and I sort of jump and point my sword in the direction of the sound, and I say, "Who's that? Oh.
My bad. I suck at this right now." He just laughs and puts it away.
Not alone anymore. I'll just kind of awkwardly walk back to camp, and retire and trance.
Rain was kind of keeping an eye out for them being gone from camp anyway. Probably gonna go look if they didn't come back soon, but seeing as he is, then she'll go back to, like, her calligraphy and meditating.
Thegro, anything for you throughout the evening? Is there anything that you would do?
No, what's that, I think? I think I'm good to just rest for the night. And chill out, watch the stars for a little bit. Yeah.
So it's the dawn of the third day for you guys. You wake feeling, well rested. For most of you, Jean, you have recovered your level of exhaustion, and so has Throgrim. But unfortunately, Zephyr, you have gained one.
What? What?
Orange light is shining through the dense trees, and the forest feels like it's pressing thick in around you. It's kind of made worse by the misty fog that snakes through the trees. As you are starting your day and kind of making your way up the path, you'll notice that there's really almost no path here, and you'll have to kind of clear the way for the cart to navigate easily. Zephyr, I would assume that you're still in the lead.
Do we notice that?
Not with like a -3 to my shit. So yeah, that's all gonna be Rain.
Do we notice that Zephyr is not doing well?
Yeah, he's just sneezing.
Yeah, you would probably
know what's going
notice.
on. I'm not feeling too hot today.
Did you drink too much?
I haven't drank at all. That's probably the problem. Waiting for this stupid batch to go through. Anyways, why don't you take point?
All right.
We can me and Thegro can take point while you're feeling unwell, right, Thegro?
Yes, we do. Correct. Yes.
If you want.
Well, I appreciate you guys.
Maybe we can help clear the way with our respective blades.
Yeah, so go ahead and one of you guys roll me a survival check at advantage.
Who's got the higher survival? I certainly don't.
Hold on. Survival.
And then up at the top of your sheet, you can toggle on like advantage, disadvantage, stuff like that up there.
That's so cool.
That's weird. Roll 20 counts the first level of exhaustion as -2. Interesting.
Oh yeah, that's what happened with me. That's why I was like, what the hell?
I'm pretty sure it is a -2 for exhaustion for that first level.
I think it might be, yeah.
That's weird. When I was reading it, it said -1.
But Thegro, did you find out what your survival is?
That's what I'm trying to
Oh.
On the left side of your...
I do have a +1 to it, but it's nothing.
Me too. I will give you advantage.
How do you toggle advantage? I'm sorry.
It should be up towards the top of your character sheet. There should be like a public and whisper GM. So if you wanted to send me like a roll that nobody else sees, you'd do the whisper. To the right of that, you've got like an advantage, disadvantage, automatic.
Wow.
That's tough, man. That's
I
tough.
don't know if you can beat that. I don't know. It's tough. God, this orc
As
is
you
slacking.
are trying to navigate your way through here, you actually become kind of stuck as you're trying to navigate this this cart over a particularly tough log and rock formation here. And as you guys are stuck and really kind of focused in on the cart, you guys hear just a couple of whisks going by you as Jean and Thegro, you guys are going to be attacked by arrows coming out of the forest.
What?
Okay.
And
Oh,
I'm going to
shit.
need everybody to please roll me initiative.
Okay. Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh shit. Good thing I got my I got rid of my exhaustion.
All right, so the first attack is a 12, and that's going to go against Jean. And the second
not
attack
hit.
is a 9, and that's against Thegro. So I don't think either of those attacks hit, as the arrows just miss you guys and stick into the cart next to you.
Thank goodness. Oh baby. Combat. Are we okay. Ooh, we are a little surrounded.
Things are looking great.
Yeah, you guys just hear this like as like all of these goblins are like shouting at each other in the distance.
Quick, someone yell booyag!
IDK what that means.
Booyag is what they call magic. It scares the shit out of them.
Oh, wild. Wild. Okay. Oh boy.
All right, Jean, what is your initiative bonus? And Thegro, what is your initiative bonus?
+2 for me.
Plus
Sorry,
2 for
plus
Jean,
one.
and then what for Thegro? +1.
Yes.
Right. All right, so Rain, you are up first. You've heard these arrows coming out of the bushes, and you hear the goblins screaming out in the distance. What do you do? I'll just kind of give you a quick layout of the scene as well. This over here is a cliff face. The goblins are at the top of the cliff face over here. I'd say it's probably about 10 feet high. Over on this side, similarly, there is another cliff face, and there's another goblin up about 5 feet high, 8 feet high on
Over
that
here?
one. The rest are kind of scattered around in the bushes.
Okay.
I'd say you can probably see 2 up here, up that 10 feet, and then the other one's over on this side.
Oh shit, we are surrounded.
I need this to freaking work. There we go.
Whoa, the cone.
So can I still run up like in this direction, kind of around to get up to them?
Yeah, totally. It's just the rock that's kind of that cliff face right there, but this is like a little bit more like a hill, like a steadier incline. Like you can walk up it versus having to climb up it, you know?
5, 10, 35, 40 is my movement speed. As I run up, she holds her hands out as the tattoos on her sort of bleed that shadow, and around me when I get there, I cast the darkness spell.
Okay. Do you want to just drop that into the chat real quick?
Yeah. It's not that great on Roll20 because it's doing it with the crazy monk ability, so I'll just copy and paste the spell. So it's a 20-foot radius around here, and I particularly can see through it.
20 or 15?
It's a 20. Oh, 15. My bad. And then with that, since it took my action to do that, I'll spend another key point to Flurry of Blows. And I'm gonna attack this guy. Sorry, I should have helped you by holding that.
No worries at all. Sorry, which guy are you attacking? Left or right?
Here on my right.
Cool. Go ahead and roll that attack for me.
Here's one attack. And then my second attack. Fuck, I rolled 6 on both of those. Pop, pop, motherfucker.
So, none of you guys can see this, but Rain, what does this look like as you fuck this goblin to death? Like up to death, like...
If I kill it, yeah, I think I just like punch it in the gut to make it bend over and grab its head and break its neck and throw it off the cliff.
I'm sorry, what?
His Mortal Kombat style uppercuts the chin and the whole spine comes up.
You did what to the goblin?
I
just fisted that fucker.
I broke that bitch's neck.
Hold on. I have a perfect gift for this.
So, Zephyr, out of a sphere of darkness, you just see a goblin come, like, flopping towards your feet and, like, hit the ground by you and throw over him.
Zephyr's like, aw, she got the first kill.
Can I see that from where I am by chance?
Let's see. Where
you did just hear Zephyr say, "Aw, she got the first kill."
Yeah, I would say you maybe catch it out of the glimpse of the corner of your eye, but you kind of are focused on the arrows that are coming at you and facing kind of the other direction. So out of the corner of your eye, just a little bit, but not directly.
That'll be my turn.
All right, we'll move to Jean.
Oh, it's my turn next. Sweet. Hold on. Let me click on my. I'm trying to figure out how to get vexed on my. Oh, weapon mastery. There it is. I don't know how that works. Okay, I didn't do that yet. All right, cool. I thought it cast. All right.
Now, do you have weapon mastery?
We never decide. It says 1 of 0. It says I have 1.
When you take Blade Singer, you get a mastery of a martial weapon.
Oh, sick.
I don't
classes beats.
I don't know that that's necessarily the case on there, but I think we custom gave you one on that, if I remember right.
Up to you, DM. If I don't have one, I don't have one.
No, I think we gave you one. We gave you
that's weird
one, but we didn't do multiple on there, just because you're not like a fighter class. So we gave you the mastery, I think, in rapier, but we didn't do like multiple masteries. Like I think a fighter has 4, like a paladin has 2.
Oh yeah, no, you only get 1.
After 1.
Oh, cool. That's fine. I think I only really need 1. Okay. All right. Cool. Now is my time to shine. I'm going to activate my blade song. So my armor class is going to go from 15. Begin blade song. Do I need to activate that in chat?
There's a button to activate it on the bottom.
Oh, on the bottom. Oh, features and traits. It's probably in features and traits. There we go. Okay, I gain +4 to my AC, so with my my intelligence modifier is +3, so my AC goes to 18. And then I'm going to move. Let's see. Yeah, I think I can only attack one at a time. So I'm gonna run up this guy or this guy. This guy or this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I doubt I can run through a bush. I'm gonna run up on this guy. So there we go. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, there we go. And I'm gonna attack with my sword. And I really hope I hit. Okay.
Unfortunately, an 11 does not hit this guy.
Fuck. Cool. That concludes my turn.
All right. That will bring us to the goblins here. The first one is going to be the one next to Rain, who is going to be attacking her with disadvantage because he cannot see her. Does a 12 hit you?
No.
All right. The next one will be attacking Zephyr with his short bow. That's this guy up here. Does an 11 hit you?
If you just said something, did not hear that at all.
No, it doesn't, but just
I'll take
give me a
more.
real quick second.
I know I hate it.
So this guy over here is going to be running up towards Thegro and trying to attack him with his scimitar. And he rolls a nat 1 and ends up impaling himself on his sword as he runs towards the orc. He got a little scared and fucks himself up a little bit.
I'm just gonna laugh at him.
This one over here is going to take a short bow shot at you, Thegro. An 11 does not hit you.
Correct.
The first one over here is going to be attacking Jean, and he will miss. And this one over here will be attacking Jean, and I think he will miss with a 13. Jean, what's your AC?
18.
Yeah, he will miss as well.
My
So,
AC is super high. I
with
can't
the
hit
goblin-
shit, though.
with the goblins entirely unsuccessful on the round at landing a single shot, we're going to move on to Thegro.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go after this orc that's right, or this goblin that's right next to me. But first, I'm gonna rage.
All right.
And just for funsies, I'm also gonna go into a frenzied rage. And I'm gonna go after him with my great axe.
All right.
Um,
Swing away.
there it is. Oh, does a 9 hit?
A 9, unfortunately, that does not hit him. So you swing and you don't hurt yourself, but your swing was almost as bad as his was that you laughed at him for. So he kind of does this laugh back at you.
I accept it. And I think that's my turn. I think I'll get one shot.
All right. That will bring us to Zephyr here.
Zephyr's hands are he's going to look around and see darkness on the cliff. He's going to figure Thegro and Jean can handle near the front. He'll see the douche in the back over here, and he's going to make a break for him. There's 10. And he's gonna do a jumping quick hit with flames.
Sorry, you cut out a little bit there when you were describing your kick. What were you doing?
He's basically doing one of those jumping spin kicks where it whips out with flames at the goblin while he's running at him.
All right, go ahead and roll that attack. And then using your elementalism, this uses a key point to do this flaming kick, right?
Nope. So they made it new now where basically elemental attunement is a free action. And basically it lasts a full minute. And whenever I attack, I can choose which element it is. I have 10 feet of reach, so 15-foot attack distance. And I can push and pull targets on hits.
But it does use a key point.
Just use a key point to trigger it, yes. But
Okay.
it then stays there. It's not a key point free.
Yeah, and it lasts for 10 minutes, like the Rage of a Barbarian.
Yeah, they did good on the new. They
Sorry, you cut out completely there.
They did good on the new elemental map. The old one was almost freaking unplayable.
All right. Well, either way, you want to roll me that attack? Ooh.
8's gonna whiff.
Yeah, and an 8 unfortunately does not quite get there.
In that case, I'll flurry of blows.
All right, make sure you use that other key point, but unfortunately the 14 does not hit either. Neither does the 9.
Wow.
Anything else for your turn? All right. That will move us to Throgrim here, who will look out and seeing that none of you guys are hurt, he'll cast Bless. So 30 feet. So he's going to do himself, Thegro, and Zephyr because he can't see Rain and Jean is too far away. So you're going to add a D4 to any of your attack rolls that you're going to be making for Thegro and for Zephyr here.
Okay.
All right. That will bring us back to the top of the round with Rain.
I turn around and punch this motherfucker.
All right. 15 will hit.
Woo! I assume he's still standing then?
He is still up.
Then I will use my last key point to flurry of blows, because I want him dead.
All right. $17 hits.
Still up?
Barely.
Alright. Last attack then?
14 does not hit, and he
Oh.
remains standing with a single HP.
Oh, not to be that, but would I get advantage because of I'm in the darkness and he can't see me?
No, but he would get disadvantage against his attacks on you.
Okay. Okay, fair. That's my turn. Punch, punch.
All right. That brings us to Jean.
All right.
You are currently flanked by 2 goblins.
I'm going to cast Thunderwave.
All
First
right.
level. Let's roll it out and then I'll describe what happens. Let me click the spell. And I'm just gonna cast it at level 1, by the way.
Con, right?
Yes, two Constitution saves, DC 13 for both of these gentlemen.
With a 5 and an 8, they both fail.
Well, that's fantastic. That's great. Oh, that's a lot of damage.
Nice.
Let's see. Oh, and they're both. By the way, they're both pushed 10 feet away from me. Does that activate an opportunity attack?
I would say not in this instance, unfortunately.
Okay. But they are both pushed 10 feet away from me. And yeah, they
Do you
deal.
want them to go direction, or do you want them to just go like directly back like this?
Would that guy fall a little bit off that cliff, or is that not even fallable from my angle?
Nah, not quite. Like it's maybe like a 3-foot drop.
I figured. Yeah, I think that's my action. I still have a BA bonus action. Okay. So what I do is, out of frustration for after whiffing again, I let out a frustrated like scream, and I cast Thunderwave, sending both of the these hobgoblins or goblins. Goblins flying backwards. And yeah, I'm gonna maintain a ready stance and invite them to come at me, bro.
You just hear a "Ooh!" and a "Ee!" as they fly away from you.
Alright, cool. That's my turn.
Right. So the goblin next to Rain is going to be attacking her with the disadvantage. Does a 19 hit you?
Oh, yeah, that does. Disadvantage.
That's going to be 7 damage.
Okay.
Zephyr, does a 7 hit you?
Or does it?
Thegro, how about a 10 for you? I don't think so, huh?
Does not, no.
Um, 15 on you, Thegro?
Yes, 15 will hit.
Alright. So this one over here with his short bow for 3 damage. Though I believe with your piercing damage, that's going to get reduced with your barbarian by half, correct?
That sounds correct, yes.
Cool, so yeah, you'll take 1 damage.
Woo.
And then these two are going to try again here on Jean.
Bring it.
13 on the first one, and then an 18 on the second one.
That second one does hit.
All right, that's only going to be 4 damage to you, however.
All right, I can hack that.
All right. And that will bring us to the mighty Thegro's turn.
I'm going to try to hit that little butthead again. Give me 1 second here. Okay, let's moderate. Son of a gun, man.
Wow.
Yeah, 9 unfortunately does not do the trick on there.
Yeah, they definitely.
And then with your rage, it does extend anytime that you make an attack, so you don't have to use your bonus action to extend it or enter your rage. Are there any bonus attacks that you'd like to try and do?
Let me take a look here. 1 second.
I don't think you have one yet, but I know you're getting close to having more than one attack.
I think so. That does sound correct. I don't think I have anything else. I think that ends my turn.
All right, that will bring us to Zephyr, who is face to face with a little goblin who's just.
Zephyr's just sitting there like, what the fuck am I looking at? Just throws another spin kick at it.
Unfortunately, the 8 does not hit. Anything else for your turn? Sorry, anything else for your turn?
No.
Okay. Real quick, just because I forgot about it. Thegro, add a D4 to your roll, and Zephyr, add a D4 to your roll. Actually, no. Mathematically, it's not going to matter either way. So don't worry about it, guys. But remember that you guys are currently blessed by Thorgrim right now, so you do have that additional D4 that you can add to your attack rolls and saving throws.
Okay.
Thorgrim, who does have that bless on himself, is going to run in on the goblin, and with that advantage from flanking here, he will try and hit it with his warhammer. But will be unsuccessful as he swings in with advantage and only gets a 10. Rain, you're the only one who's killing things so far.
I'm punching this motherfucker.
$17 will hit. 9 is enough to kill this guy with 1 HP. What does it look like?
I think she grabs him by the throat and kind of squeezes her nails into it just to like rip into his throat a bit and throws him off the cliff too. A little annoyed that she didn't get to kill him the last time. And then I will start running over to the other guy. 5, 10. Oh, I can get about there. If the DM doesn't mind this flavor, I think a little bit of the black is bleeding into her eyes as she's doing all this too.
No, I think that's fair for sure. I think that's fair.
Yeah. And that will
Jean,
be
you are too distracted to see the black entering into her eyes from across the battlefield, flanked by 2 goblins. What do you do?
Yeah, I. Am I muted? Am I not muted? Okay, I am mute. I am
Yep,
not
we can
muted.
hear you.
Okay, cool. Cool. I am going. I'm just gonna try and attack here. I'm gonna booming blade one of the goblins. Let's see if that that works. I mean, all I have to roll is a 10, 10 or higher, 50%.
You got this. I believe in you.
Oh, I don't. Okay, never. That's not how that works. All right, here we go. Yes!
Woo!
15 will hit.
I vex his ass too.
Which one are you hitting?
The one behind me.
Cool. Go ahead and roll that damage for me.
Cool.
And unfortunately, your vex is unnecessary on this creature as he is now dead.
Sweet.
What does it look like? How do you stab him?
Are they both attacking me with scimitars?
Yes, scimitars.
I, in a kind of a fluid motion, I kind of disarm him with a circling parry, and then just go in, thrusting with a lunge, and drive my narrow kind of little long sword. I know it's mechanically a rapier, but it's a kind of a proto long sword called a tene blade, and I drive it through the goblin's chest, kind of half expecting to miss. I lunge into him, and he falls over. I pull the blade out, turn to face the goblin behind me, in a readied stance.
Love it. Love it. It is the goblin's turn, so they will return that readied stance with some combat here in just a moment, but we're going to start over on the far side with Zephyr.
What happened?
I killed
He's
a
attacking
goblin.
you, but he will. Zephyr, the goblin attacking you rolled an 11, so he did not attack you, but he is going to use his disengage ability, and he is going to get the fuck out of dodge. For as far as he can away from you at the moment. That will bring us to the goblin who is currently surrounded by Thegro, Throgrim, and pretty soon to be Rain. And he is going to attack at Throgrim this time and hit him with a critical hit for 11 damage to Throgrim. And he is going to need to roll a con save just real quick. And Bless disappears. So Thegro and Zephyr are no longer blessed.
Oh.
This goblin is going to continue shooting at Thegro with a... does a 14 hit you?
Yep.
It does?
Yes.
Alright. That's going to do 6 damage to you as an arrow just kind of sinks into your, probably mid...
Is that the half damage?
So 3 damage then with the half.
Yeah. Boom. Alright.
And then the last one alive over here, attacking Jean. With a 13, that will not hit. And that will bring us to Thegro, who is even more enraged with an arrow in him than he began with.
Because because Thorgrim's right there, does that give me advantage on my attack?
That will. He is now flanking for you, so yes.
Yeah. Where am I? I'll keep them on the range.
There you go.
So
A 16 will hit him.
And
And this 17 damage will kill him. What does it look like as you just slice this goblin?
I did do the damage already. I'm gonna say, because I'm really, really mad, I'm not even paying attention to what I'm doing. I just kind of like bash him with the side of my, with the flat of my great axe, and just like baseball bat him.
I love it, man. You baseball bat him, his head just like.
Yep,
yeah, it's
like,
perfect, man. It's perfect.
Love it. All right, I'm back.
Awesome. Is there any movement that you would like to make on your turn?
Yes, actually, I would want to. Let's see. That doesn't get me all the way, but I'm gonna go right over there. That should put me at my 30. So I'm gonna go to that goblin.
Now, do you scream like an orcish war cry as you charge at him with your axe after just killing his friend?
Yes, I did. Just top of my lungs, like all rage.
Go ahead and roll me a intimidation check, please.
Ooh. Intimidation. 22.
You just hear this. Look at the bat, which none of you guys understand, but most of you guys could probably translate as "fuck this, we're getting out of here." But that will bring us to Zephyr, who sees a fleeing goblin who's running away from you.
Yeah, Zephyr's like, nah, no calling more people. He's gonna give chase.
Yeah, I think he's only like 25 feet away, so you should be able to get to him.
Yeah. And I'm just gonna throw a whipping punch at him.
$20 will hit him.
More damage, and I'm gonna pull him closer to me. It's a DC 12 save.
All right. Are you using a key point for this, or what?
Nope, it just happens on any time I hit somebody with an elemental fused attack. I get to push or pull.
Oh, you get to push a target, it looks like. And it's a strength saving throw for them. He rolled a 7, so I believe that fails. And so... Oh, yep, toward or away from you. So, yeah. Where do you want him to move?
Pulling him directly in front of me, and I'm going to flurry of blows. Oh my god, come on.
16 will hit, and a 20 will also hit. All right. He is still standing, but barely. Is there anything else you can do with your turn?
That is my turn. He's just going to whisper, if you keep running, I'll just keep swinging. I could catch you.
Just keep swinging.
He just says, "Eek!" He doesn't understand common.
Then I yell, booyah. No, I'm kidding.
Throgrim can just barely get over to the goblin with his movement here. But with a 6, unfortunately, he does not hit. But as a bonus action, he is going to Healing Word himself. Right, that will bring us to Rain at the top of the round.
At the top of my round, I move the darkness on top of this guy. I can move it within 60 feet.
You're
of
moving the
myself.
darkness over here?
Yep. On top of,
Move it?
No, do you move it on top of him, not your allies? So, like there?
Yeah, she'll do that right now. And yes, I can move it, and then
Cool.
she'll run here to flank and punch this bitch. So now I have advantage.
All right.
Woo!
Critical hit.
Ten.
He is also still up.
Aw. Well, with the critical, I'd like to think that when she got over there, she kind of turned and did a whip kick to the back of his head, like, incredibly hard. I don't have any more key points, so that's my turn.
Would I have seen her move the darkness?
I would say, I don't know that you would attribute it directly to her yet, but you have seen this sphere of darkness that was started on one side of the battlefield almost follow her to this side of the battlefield. So, smart guy would probably put the 2 and 2 together, but you're also distracted by getting stabbed by goblins, so.
Well, once. Soon to be, not anymore.
Yeah, on that note, it is your turn. How would you like to respond to this goblin foe?
Yeah, I'm going to attack him.
Oh, 19 hits for sure.
Okay, only 4 points of damage to him.
So he is also barely standing here, but your Vex does apply on him. So
I will
next
vex
time,
him.
if he is still alive, you will have that advantage on him.
Alright, cool. Yeah, no, I don't have anything else left. That's my turn.
All right. Well, that's going to move us to the goblins. One of them cannot see in the direction of Rain, but he can see in the direction of Throgrim and Thegro, so he's going to take a swing at Throgrim here. With a 13, he does not hit. The other one is going to take a swing at Zephyr. 16 hit you, Zephyr?
It does not.
No. So that will miss. And a 10 against John does not hit either.
Nope.
Thegro, you are up. I will say there is a sphere of darkness encompassing in this area right over here. So
Right.
it is hard to see. So if you were to attack this guy, you would have disadvantage. But because he's flanked, you'll cancel that out. So it would just be a flat roll instead of getting advantage or disadvantage on there.
I got you. So let's give something a shot. I want to. I'm gonna assume unarmed strike for what I want to do. An 11 doesn't hit, does it?
Unfortunately, it does not.
Okay. Well then, boo. What will happen then is, because while in my blind rage, I'm just gonna kind of pop over here and just completely miss him. I was gonna run and slam right into him, but I can't see him.
And now you can't see anything. What's going on?
I can't see him.
Damn magic.
Right? Alright. And
That
that'll
will move us to Zephyr. Zephyr, you've got a bloody goblin on his last leg in front of you who just is trying to stab at you so desperately but is unable to make purchase. 19 will hit him. And you don't even need to roll damage. He's got 1 HP. How do you kill him?
Zephyr just smirks. I've always wanted to try this. His feet's gonna light up and he's gonna do an upward bicycle kick, hitting this poor goblin in the chin, dragging him upward and having the fire engulf him. Then he's gonna backflip and land and go, hell yes! That's awesome.
I like how he's praising his own attacks.
Terrible, and I love it.
I'd say it's on brand.
Yeah.
Then he's gonna start walking back. Dude, guys, I just flip kicked it, and it burst into flames. It was so cool.
As you just see darkness on the field.
Throgrim, meanwhile, is trying desperately to kill this other goblin in here, and he is just not having a very good night, and he rolled a 8 on his attack roll and is unsuccessful, so hopefully Rain can bring this goblin down over here.
Ooh, one of those was really bad. Okay. I will use my bonus action to do an unarmed strike now. I'm wondering... I'm not positive. I think for the monk's martial arts, I can make any unarmed strike my martial arts attack instead of just the basic crappy unarmed strike, but I wanted to confirm that with you.
Yeah, totally.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, and I was looking into it. You can bonus action attack.
Yeah.
That's enough to kill him.
Nice. I think though for a moment when Thegro entered, she almost raised her fist at him, not that he could see, but then blinked and realized who it was, and there's a hesitation, but then she turns that punch to the goblin and just does one of those uppercuts on the nose and shoots the nose bone up into his brain and kills him that way.
This poor goblin's so fucked up. Anything else for your turn?
Yeah, I'll start running out this way now. 40 to flank. Now Jean would definitely see the somewhat black bleeding eyes too.
Your eyes are black and bleeding?
Not bleeding, sorry, but it's black is leaking into her pupils.
It's almost like her pupil is expanding out, so it's the pupil is taking over the full eye.
I see. I see.
Starting in the center and moving outward.
Is that my turn?
It is, and you have advantage on this goblin, the last one on the field.
Cool. This is perfect. This is perfect for me. I just need to not screw this up. Wait, is that a 20? It's a 19. Okay. Cool.
How does this goblin die?
I see Rain kind of come up next to this goblin as I'm kind of squaring off with him. Them. I don't know what the goblin's gender is. And kind of with a flourish, I do sort of a flourishing strike around and behead the goblin. And then sheathe my sword in one kind of fluid motion. And as the goblin falls, kind of separating, stepping out of the way of the two of us, I bow.
There's this moment too where she's like still tense for fighting, but kind of starts trying to do the like relaxing monk breathing, and the blackness starts like fading from her, and the other one will dissolve too.
Yeah, seeing that, Jean kind of goes from being sort of happy that this battle has gone well to being sort of like, oh, whoa, what's going on?
A little creeped out.
Yeah, no, are you all right? Did one of those goblins hit you with a poison dart? Your eyes don't look okay. I will walk up a little closer and DM, if it's all right, can I make a Arcana or Medicine check? Which one do you think I would make?
This would be either Arcana, which would be a higher DC, or Religion, which would be a lower DC.
I'm gonna do Arcana because I'm good at that. It's a 20. It's not a 25 because I don't have advantage anymore. Forgot to toggle that off, but it is a 20. And 18 on the die.
You have a pretty good sense of the different schools of magic, and this feels more like divine magic than it does other types. But it seems like it's coming from like within her, or it's directly linked to her, as well as kind of what you're picking up with that check.
Interesting.
She doesn't really answer you though. Seems like as you come closer, she sort of took a step back and she's just trying to calm down a bit. And sort of shakes out of it at some and just, sorry, are you all right?
Oh yeah, I'm bleeding right now. I kind of look down, there's maybe a cut on like my side or something like that. Yes, I should be fine. And I kind of act kind of tough.
Throgrim will come over and just like pat you on the shoulder and give you like a cure wounds real quick, and he'll do the same over to I think Thegro got hurt as well, right?
Just a little bit, couple points, nothing major.
I also am very small hurt, but only like 7.
I have a cut. That's all. It's a paper cut.
What was that?
So first one will be. So Jean, you'll get 8 HP back, and Thegro, you'll get 9 HP back.
Ooh, yay! How about those?
But I
Very
think we
cool.
left off with John saying to Rain, "What is that dark cloud?" Right?
Yeah, what is that dark cloud that's been moving across the battlefield?
Kind of looks away for a moment. And I'm not entirely sure, to be honest.
Does anyone else?
I gotta drive, but I'm gonna be still in chat, but quiet.
Okie doke.
Does anyone else see that? I don't know whether I want to. I feel like I need to insight what Rain just said. DM, do I believe her?
Yeah, we can do a little insight deception if you will to.
I would actually argue this one would be persuasion for her because she doesn't fully understand it.
Yeah, no, I'll take that too. I'll take that.
Either one is the same. I don't have... Oh, this isn't supposed to be advantage, but 14.
Oh, good. Wow, my insight rolls on you are like very good.
I can't hide shit from you, man.
Yeah, you can't hide shit from me. Would that reveal that it's something that does come from you, but you are kind of like, I don't know what to make of this. This is kind of scaring me about myself.
100% yes.
Okay, cool.
But also now feeling a bit awkward about having this attention on her. She's just... Perhaps we should keep moving.
Without missing a beat, Jean kind of starts to walk with the rest of the group. I say to Rain, "You are you an arcane practitioner too?"
No. I was studying the monk arts. Healing.
Maybe a sorcerer. Maybe you just now discovered your latent magical blood. I've known a few people like that. It's not unusual.
Perhaps. I've not met very many sorcerers either.
Nothing to be ashamed of. There's nothing wrong about magic. It's all about how you use it. No right way to do it either. What kind of expression does Rain have towards that?
She seems to be having a bit of a loss for words at the moment. I guess actually, if you want to make another insight on her to really fully read it. Unless the DM will let this one carry over. Either way.
No, let's do one more, as this is kind of shifted into not a different topic. It's a similar topic, but still a little different.
Maybe my ability to understand Rain has... Nope. No, does not carry over. Does not carry over.
It's okay, man. You still got me.
Wait. Wild. Is that an... okay, that's a 2. Okay,
it's a 2, yeah. So she's nervous about talking about it, for sure. Whatever this is seems to scare her. She doesn't think it's sorcery or magic in the way you're talking about is the vibe you're kind of getting.
Zephyr's gonna yell out, "Rain! I exploded a fucker with a fire kick! It was so cool!"
Welcoming the distraction, she's like, "Congratulations!"
Is your brother a sorcerer too, maybe?
Zephyr walks up. What the hell is a sorcerer?
Sorcerers are magicians who don't have to learn their magic like I do. I'm a rather rare type of wizard. Not very common.
I don't know, man. I just kind of went to the temple, and they taught me shit, and it was boring. And then I started playing music and getting into bar fights, and then found out I could throw fire and generate elements around my hands. I don't know. Maybe that's what was for me.
Thought I told you to stop getting into bar fights.
But it's fun. That's how I learned. There's too much talking in them. Not enough fighting.
You kind of cut out robotically there.
Sorry. There's not enough fighting in them.
Fighting isn't the way of peace. It causes trouble and wars and all kinds of strife.
Yeah, my lack of fighting here has really shown me the
Yep, didn't get any of that.
Yeah, you're still a little unclear to me.
Yeah.
Can you guys hear me better?
Nah,
Not really. It's a little bit. Not much.
Well, that sucks. I guess I'll just kind of stay quiet.
That's better. But
Yeah, he's just our lack of knowledge in combat really helped here, huh?
I'm just kind of sulking my lack of being able to hit anything.
Wow.
It's just, there's a place for learning it to help prevent and protect people, not for getting into bar fights.
And there's a place for solidifying a thing with your fucking foot. That is so cool.
She just shakes her head but kind of smiles.
I think it's important to be strong so you can protect others.
I agree.
That's what being a knight is all about.
See, and I would agree with him.
But bar fights aren't the way to do it.
I mean, it's gotten me out of a couple tabs. I mean, a bad situation.
Just narrows her eyes at him.
Anyways, I'm pretty spent. Can we just kind of find a place to set up shop here in the next few miles?
Not a bad idea to get some rest after that.
Yeah, I would say it is about midday, so I would say if you did want to take a short rest and keep on going, or just out of game, there's not really much more that I have planned for you on this day, so you can kind of continue on until your long rest if you want.
I'd be down to keep going, personally.
Yeah.
Also, as you guys are kind of looking over this battlefield here, you do notice that none of the goblins look familiar to really any of you. Throgrim will kind of speak up and say that this tribe of goblins has not really roamed in this area, at least through his day, though that was, give or take, 100 years ago, 75 years ago or so. You do continue on towards the east, climbing up the mountain, so this elevation is getting higher and higher with every step. The forest is still thick here, and it's almost become a little spooky throughout the course of the afternoon, and this generally kind of creepy vibe begins to affect the group as you guys kind of end your day kind of setting up your campsite. Can I please get a wisdom save from everybody.
Sarah, can you
I
roll that
hate
for me?
that.
I'm at the store.
Yeah, I'll roll it for you. I did
Thank
not
you.
Yeah,
roll
don't
well.
worry about me. Yep, nope.
Hate that.
Oh my day.
Oh god, we all rolled so bad. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we rolled bad. We're gonna die.
I gave you a nat 1, Jay.
Oh, thanks, Sarah.
Yeah, no problem. Don't worry, I rolled like shit too.
Yeah,
I found out.
And just to leave you guys on a little bit of a cliffhanger, I'm gonna say we're gonna wrap up our episode there tonight.
Oh jeez.
God, we don't even know what
Oh,
happened
yeah.
to us.
Oh,
All I know is
jeez.
this. All I know is this. If I got exhaustion fucking level 2, we're not doing shit tomorrow. We're sleeping. I'm not gonna play with exhaustion level 2.
I am with you there. I would not do that.
I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Throgram did all right.
Well, thank God for Throgram.
At least our cleric is okay. I have to say a highlight was also Jean asking Thegro for advice on human
How to talk to
relations.
girls.
Yeah.
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 I thought that was great.
Yeah. Personally, my highlight was having my build work for the first time. That was pretty cool.